Hello, welcome back to the school's YouTube account. My name is Emma. I am one of the English language teaching assistants here at the school, and I am here to help you learn English. Today, in honour of World Book Day, which has just been and gone, I will be giving you guys a short review of one of my favourite books of all time, which is We Have Always Lived in the Castle by Shirley Jackson. Shirley Jackson is perhaps better known for having written The Haunting of Hill House, which was recently turned into a TV series, but I believe We Have Always Lived in the Castle is probably my favourite of all her books. I thought a good way to start would be to read the opening few lines of the book, just to see if I can get you guys a bit intrigued. My name is Mary Catherine Blackwood. I am 18 years old and I live with my sister Constance. I have often thought that with any luck at all, I could have been born a werewolf because the two middle fingers on both my hands are the same length, but I have had to be content with what I had. I dislike washing myself and dogs and noise. I like my sister Constance and Richard Plantagenet and Amanita phalloides, the death cup mushroom. Everyone else in my family is dead. The last time I glanced up at the library books on the kitchen shelf, they were more than 5 months overdue, and I wondered whether I would have chosen differently if I had known that these were the last books, the ones which would stand forever on our kitchen shelf. We rarely moved things. The Blackwoods were never much of a family for restlessness and stirring. We dealt with the small surface transient objects, the books and the flowers and the spoons, but underneath we always had a solid foundation of stable possessions. We were able to put things back where they belonged. We dusted and swept under all the tables and chairs and beds and pictures and rugs and lamps, but we left them where they belonged. The tortoiseshell toilet set on our mother's dressing table was never off place by so much as a fraction of an inch. Blackwoods had always lived in our house and kept their things in order. As soon as a new Blackwood wife moved in, a place was found for her belongings, so our house was built up with layers of Blackwood property weighing it and keeping it steady against the world. So that is the opening. I quite like the opening because I think it is quite weird how she immediately starts talking about becoming a werewolf and all these magical things, and gives an idea of the so-called castle that they live in, which is the Blackwood house where they have always lived. So this book is a sort of mystery. It's quite a gothic novel. It is told from the perspective of Mary Catherine Blackwood, who is known as Mary Cat, and talks about her and her sister who live in the wake of their family's murder. Someone poisoned their entire family. The local town is very, very suspicious of the two sisters, and it is about them having to deal with this suspicion while Mary Cat sort of slowly goes insane while being trapped in the castle. I just think it's a really haunting book. It's not terrifying, it's not scary in the same way that, say, Stephen King books are, but it's just really dark and mysterious. I didn't quite get the mystery, I didn't guess what it was, so the mystery is very good, and I would really recommend it. I really loved seeing everything through Mary Cat's eyes because, as I said, she sort of slowly goes insane, so you're never quite sure what's going on. What is she interpreting and what is the truth? But I just think it is a beautiful novel and I would thoroughly recommend you all read it. So in honour of World Book Day, if you guys want to read a little few more English books and you are interested in reading something that's a bit sort of mysterious and a bit gothic, sort of in the same realm as things like Dracula and Frankenstein and, you know, The Haunting of Hill House, like I said, Shirley Jackson's more famous work, I would thoroughly recommend We Have Always Lived in the Castle. I hope you've enjoyed this review and I will see you guys with another video soon. Bye!